Oh, well, back again for some more Stardew. We are back to the farm. And farm we will. Because our farm is growing very nicely. We have sprinklers now. We have fences. Okay, that's just telling me that there's pets for sale. Yeah, this portion is done. Oh, there's stuff here. Okay. Can go and get us a new pack of seeds. So now these are for there. We need one of each. We can put it here. I'm not going to save one pack of seeds. We don't have coal, so we either go to the mines or we make our own. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, without coal, we can't make any more bars. Which is annoying. But oh well. Guess for today we just have very little to do, just taking care of small things. Okay, I missed one somewhere. Yes. Okay, let's just check here. I forget where I need to go because I think I like one of Ellie's cutscenes. Cat, please, please. And I need to get it. But I don't remember what it is. These trees need to go. Because they are in the way. So they must go. Actually, I need to start working on fishing. I'm lifting the ban on that. Because it will make this file really boring. And it's not like I'm going to actually do fishing, I'm just going to do it to get XP, that's all. So I don't remember where Ailey's cutscene is. Huh? I didn't know you could sell those. Actually, give me that. I didn't know he sold sprinklers. Well, I'm not going to buy it. I could, but I'm not. Actually, I need to go to Robin. Since I have so much money, I might as well upgrade the house already. Georgia can wait, but I don't know if I need to upgrade house a second time to get married. I see a mushroom there, I'm not going to bother. Until we get all that done. So this weekend I kept playing Harvest Moon the Grand Bazaar. At first I was just going to try it and leave it for later, like summer. Because summer is when I want to catch up on old games. I want to use the winter or whatever is left of it to play games that are heavier, because they make the computer go really hot, which in turn makes my room really hot. And in summer, I just can't play some games during summer, so I leave summer for old games. And so I suffer less during summer that way. So I've been playing it. It's actually rather enjoyable, but it's like a Tale of Two Towns, where you can't do everything. So since you can't do everything, you need to like decide you have to decide what you plant. And because if you plant everything, you won't get everything done. Also, I'm supposed to get one of Haley's cutscenes, but I can't just seem to get it to work. Actually, let's go back to the farm and get some rocks for Ailey. But yeah, I've been playing that. It's enjoyable, but you need to focus on only certain items, because if you do everything, what happens is you won't get anything done, because you just don't have space for it. So Yeah, I have things to get there, but I keep forgetting to get Haley's rock. Okay, let's go to Robin really fast. Let's go through here to see if they sell me the bouquet, or if I need to wait it still. Okay, you want me to wait still. But yeah, I need to focus, and that's fine. I've been trying to do that. Also didn't know I needed certain trees, which I didn't buy on the first year. So I got like 3 olive trees because you need a lot of them. In that game they don't know how to give you quantity. So since they don't know how to give you quantity, you kind of end up having too much of one item and too little of others, which happens with farm items. Like, to make pickles you need olive oil, which is... Okay, I don't know if you... I never heard pickles with olive oil. But that's how they do it in the game. So... you do that... But then, olive trees only give like between 1 and 3 every 3 or 4 days, which is not a lot. So, not easy. Okay, I don't know where she is. So, you get very little, but the crops that you need for pickles, you need to get like a ton of them. So you end up not making as many pickles as you want. So I planted a bunch of trees. Because you do need to make a lot of money later on. And also, where the hell is Ailey? Oh, there she is. Okay. But the game is enjoyable. It does have things that... oh, Jesus, my voice. Need some water. But it does things that are not as enjoyable. For example, animals. Animals in that game suck. Like cows, basic stuff. They were really annoying in Back to Nature because you had too many animals in a tiny space. Animals move a lot with quotations. They move a little in that game, but they still move and they all look the same. And it's annoying because then you have to try to milk every other cow because you missed like one. But in Grand Bazaar, not only you have a lot, like many animals, like up to 20. 20 of each, like 20 cow or sheep and 20 chicken. So you need to milk them, and I only have 7 cows. I could aim for half of each, which would be 10 cows. But with only 7, it's already annoying to take care of animals, because when you milk them, they will always move. They kind of run away after you milk them. And then animals are constantly moving, they barely stop. So you have to constantly run after cows to milk them. The good thing is there's an icon that appears on top of their head, which tells you that you can milk them. When it shows up, sometimes it decides to go away. But it was a good thing they added, but you still need to run after them. And then the milking animation is long. Like, it's a long animation. It lasts way too long. And it makes the game really boring. And then you need to... Well, I don't need to, but it's good if you brush your animals so they like you more. So you go and brush your animals and they do the same thing, they move around. But unlike milking, there's no icon for brushing. So if you brush one animal, you better memorize which animal you did brush. Because they won't tell you. So you probably won't brush them all. And then again, the brushing animation it takes far too long. And that's a thing in modern games, where some of them they make things take too long. And that game does it a lot. Like using fertilizer, you need to use in every square that you want to use it. And you need to do it every day. So that wouldn't be an issue. But then 2 things can happen. The first is that where I was. Oh, Jesus! I paused there and it got wiped from my memory. Oh, fertilizer. There's 2 things. You can't run over crops because you damage them, so you want to walk. But if you walk, that game has like... it selects the next square for you. If you keep pressing a key... Oh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Okay, let's use this for the fair. Oh, I forgot to pick the corn. Oh well, doesn't matter. So, if you walk, the animation from switching to the next square is slow. But if we run, the animation is faster. And if you use that animation, you don't actually run over the crop, so they don't get damaged. Not an issue. But the issue is, it's counterintuitive. Like, you are pressing one key for something to happen, or rather, you want to be running to save time, but then you don't run over the crops, so you walk. But since that animation doesn't count as running, you can deactivate it. It's really annoying. It just shouldn't happen. The animation should always have the same speed. But nope. And then it takes like 2 to 3 minutes for the animation to end. So every time you use fertilizer, you better expect it to take a very long time. Like 2 to 3 minutes, that means that like 10 squares will take you half an hour. 20 squares will take you 1 hour, essentially. So they really burn your time away. And it feels like very boring. And there's also a bit of a bug where if you start watering or picking crop or using fertilizer at the edge of the field, there's a bit of a bug where the mechanic that makes you switch to the next square automatically doesn't proc. So you kind of end up for example, you are watering like from this side to that side, and it does a line. So we water this one and press down to automatically switch to this line. What happens is if I'm like here and I do that and I'm pressing down and spamming the button so it works, instead of going like this, it goes this, it waters this way. So you need to hug the crops like that. It's like a couple of pixels that make that not work. It's really annoying. Picking crops also feels very slow, because again, the animation of storing items is also very slow. It could be like 20% faster at least. Not too fast, right? You don't want it to feel janky. Also, why am I not getting Ailey's cutscene? I don't get it. Also need to get to ours. I wish I had coffee. In real life too. Because since I started so late, I didn't get any. And I was planning to, but let's see what. It was going to take some time because I wanted to grind some. I decided not to get some. but everything in that game feels slow, and that's the issue. And like, that game needs very few fixes. Again, for example, another case of being slow is the windmills. When you select items, you go down the list, but you can't like use L and R to switch faster. I think in the next game they let you do that in some menus. I think, I'm not sure, but there's games where you hold like L and press down or up or down and it goes faster. Cool! But in Grand Bazaar not only you need to hold down the button to go like, I don't know, 50 down the list of 50 items, but it's also really slow. Like, going down one line is slow. It goes tum 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 like that. It's like, and then you need to do it multiple times because you can only select 10 items. Like one item, you can only make 10. If you don't use a wonderful, which is like an upgrade. So without upgrading, you can only go down, you can only pick 10 items. So if you want to do 20, you need to pick it twice. But if your item is down the list, good luck. And then the controls are very weird. And sometimes you end up pressing the button twice, and instead of selecting 10, you select 1. So now you need to do it again. Worse even is that the slots for the windmill isn't the amount of items, it's actual slots. You have like 6 or something. And if you so imagine it's 6 slots, you could make 60 items. But if you accidentally pick only 1, then you can only make 51, because that 1 counts as a whole slot. Those are things that perhaps could be fixed easily. And if they made like a collection, a re-release of the original game, not a remaster, I think it would be nice if they could like fix those things. Well, offering the original game as well, like let people play the game as it was if they want to, but at the same time offer some changes that would make the game better. I think that's fine. If you offer both things, if you only offer the fixed game, I think people won't be as likely to like it. So I just make all animations faster and make friendships faster as well, because it's really boring. Like, friendships in that game are boring. They are not fun. It has the issue of taking far too long to make friends with people. And then if you want to be married, you don't only need to raise the hearts of the girl you want to marry. You also need to raise the hearts of their family. At least one person. Daisy needs 2 people. So she needs twice as much effort to marry her. But like... Ooh, does it take a while. And then I also gave one of them. No. This is the wrong one. Oh no. These trees are fine. And I took one down. These are fine. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's get stone. That, let's make... Actually, let's make some fertilizer. Like we can make 10. Who cares? Actually, I care because I don't have that much stone. Actually, I do. Okay. So let's fix that mistake. Let's make these grow faster. Because if I want to make a fence, I need them to grow. But everything is slow. I was saying earlier, animals are a pain. And cats and dogs are very useful. They are a pain in the ass. You need to train them, and training them is just throwing like a bone or a bell. Cats play with a bell, the dogs fetch. The dogs aren't as bad. The cats are worse. But like, it's not fun at all. You need to do it a lot. Like... Oops. Those were mossy trees. Oh well. So you need to do it a lot. And it's exhausting. Animals should get the training level slowly, and then the player could go and play with them to make it faster. That would be fun. But make you do it every day for a very long time. Like, I got a cat, and like 3 weeks later, it's still only has 1 star. And I play with cats every day. So, it's just extremely slow. It sucks. This is when you start hearing the angry nerd asking what were they thinking? And yeah, what were you thinking when you do that? Like, it's awful. Stop it. No, it's not fun. So I just speed up everything up just a tiny bit to make it more enjoyable. That's without making huge changes. Oops. Faster animations. People like you faster. Cats trained by themselves. Cats and dogs trained by themselves. And then training only makes it faster. Just those things would be enough to make the game much more enjoyable. Menus are also faster. There's a pause button, which that game lacks. It's a pain in the ass as well. You can't pause the game. Actually, you can. The way you pause that game is you talk with someone. Or you, for example, if you open your storage from the outside of the house, the game asks you, do you want to open the storage? You say yes. But when the game asks you that, if you don't confirm that action, time doesn't move. It's frozen. So then you can do whatever you want, and time doesn't move. But if you open the storage, then time starts moving again. Okay, I can't remove that one. So it's a really big pain in the ass, and the bigger pain is I don't have enough space for these. Actually, there's still a few more here. So yeah, I have my gripes with that game. Not to say that the game sucks, actually it's a very solid game. It does lack content in a way, because it's made to force you to spend far too much time on the farm and doesn't let you spend enough time outside of it. But yeah, that's another day of Stardew, only talking about a different game. But that's fine, because that's what I like about streaming, so that you can talk about anything you want. I can just yap, and I'm not even done. But I have to stop it. Because I want to change game. So Stardew will be back hopefully tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff to pick here. Actually, we can make it... Yes, we can make it a bit bigger as well. We'll do that later. We need... Let's see, 1, 2, and 3 more sprinklers. But yeah, Stardew will be back maybe tomorrow or more. For today, Stardew is ending. So, for Stardew, until tomorrow. Bye bye.